business side of OFM. There'll be a Telegram group in the link below. I'll have more information there that I can't obviously share on YouTube. And there'll be more information just written out. The video I'm playing in the background, I might play other videos as well, as B-roll footage, is a video of my personal Tinder account that I don't really use. I simply use it to test things. So when I run scripts and coding, this is where I go. Never been banned. This is the best traffic source when you're getting started. By far, just focus on Tinder. Don't focus on other dating apps. For this, traffic is king. Making money online. And if I'm able to get this many matches, as a man, think about your models, how many matches they'll get.
Get it, come on!
This will be a shorter video. The first point would be get your business banking set up. If you've never interacted with anything with this, just like I did when I started making money online, you're going to want to set up business banking. So find your bank. I was able to do mine all online. There were a couple steps to that. You could also just go in and talk to whoever you need to at the bank and set it up that way. But for me, I did it online. This is exactly how I did it. I created a sole proprietorship. This was just a digital marketing agency, I believe I selected. So with that, you're going to get an EIN, and then you'll use that for everything in the future. But don't worry about all the specifics and terms. So get your sole proprietorship. Then you'll be able to sign up for a business bank account.
Get it,
Come on! Bank account with nothing. You have to have something established. The sole proprietorship costs you nothing. And if this doesn't work out, then again, you lose nothing. So don't even worry about thinking about the LLC and all of that stuff. You don't need it. Just take action. Be a doer. So once you got that, you got the online digital marketing agency. You take that to the bank or do it online and you fill out the information and say, hey, I just got a digital marketing agency. I help people grow their online presence, personas online in various ways. Keep it vague. That's all you really need to see, or all you need to say. And if they keep asking questions, you just keep reiterating that that's all there is to it. They don't need to be concerned with anything else. They don't need to know that it's OFM related. If you tell them it's OFM related, there's a high chance you're not going to be able to make this. And probably anything else at your bank, because they're going to take note of it.
Get it, come on!
But you keep it vague, you keep it clean, keep it lean. You'll be good. So that's the business banking. And with the business banking, the benefits is you can invoice the models. You'll circumnavigate all the bullshit related to making money online. And there's a lot of bullshit. But with wires and invoicing, now that you have a sole proprietorship, an actual business, it will make the most important part more simple. And I also like this because especially when you're beginning, if you're new to making money online, it'll help you keep track of all the money you've made, separate from your personal banking. So when you make money, it'll go to the second bank account, and you can just keep it there, so come tax time, you can figure it out. But don't worry about taxes. When I started, I knew nothing about taxes, and honestly, they're not complicated. Bullshit, but it's not complicated. I can cover that some other time.
Get it, come on!
Keeping it simple. If you don't go the business banking route, you can use Zelle, if applicable. I've used that. And you can receive the funds from the models. Another option, if you figure it out, just like I did, is crypto. Crypto there's two sides of it. Is the whole trying to make money with it, with crypto itself, but also what I use it for is, and when I started out, I saw that it was the best option for very specific models to just send money online. Again, the hardest part, there's a reason there's all these loopholes, or not loopholes, there's bullshit for receiving funds. I don't think I have to explain why people don't want a bunch of people to easily make money. But there are loopholes, and the business bank account wires is one. Use Zelle. I think Zelle's only for where I am in the U.S. So
Get it, come on, come on, come on!
I'd say crypto is actually the best option because you use it to just, in the same way you send them a code, I'm going to try to keep this simple, and they'll send exactly how much that you input. So you'll say how much you want, give them the code, and they'll have to buy crypto. But I can cover that more in detail in the Telegram group because it would only be just, if I made that a video, it would just not be that long. So that's the most important thing I wanted to start with is the whole money management. That's all you need. A side note to this is I highly suggest to not put an online wallet into the model's account because as time has gone on, it's hit or miss, but they'll flag the account and then obviously you can get banned and you can't receive money.
Get it, come on, come on, come on!
So that's why I just crypto or business banking. Sounds difficult, but if that sounds difficult for you, then you don't deserve to be making money online, or you shouldn't. You'll just be wasting your time. So be a doer. It all goes back to being a doer, not a thinker. I gave you the best options. Crypto, business bank account. The next point is model management. This is actually more simple. People try to make this more complicated for various reasons. But understand this saying, hire slow, fire fast. All that means is take your time with sifting through potential clients, potential models, and then fire them fast once you see bullshit, because this is one-to-one with dating advice.
Come on!
But I'm not going to get into that. But it's the same. Women want a man they respect. So in a model context, it's the same. They'll pick up on right away if they don't respect you, and they'll take advantage of you and then waste your time. They won't make any content. There's just going to be a lot of headaches, so don't be desperate. Now, there are some software and technical side of things to this point with model management and keeping track of information. I'm not covering that in this video. I'll put that in the video I discussed of all the technical stuff. Third point, recruiting. There are two aspects to this, a free route and a paid route. I highly suggest you do all of these. Mix and match them. If you really want to make money, you're going to do what's necessary to achieve your results.
Get it, come on!
It's going to take a lot of tries. It took me several thousand when I first started. But that I was doing everything, so. The first point is the free aspect, is people you know. Think about that one chick from high school who has potential to be a model. You reach out to them, and makes it all the better if you say, hey, I got this agency. So step one, with the business banking, you got this digital marketing agency set up. You can show her the paperwork. I don't think I need to describe anything more for that point. It's just people you know who think could be potential models. The next point would be social media cold outreach. For this, I actually suggest doing it with a personal account because this is the free aspect. Then you can plug that, hey, you got all this extra stuff. You got this digital marketing agency.
Get it. Come on.
Digital marketing agency. I'm just looking at my notes. I just have a couple notes. There's no script. Again, I don't need this channel to make money. That's also why I'm not recording an actual video. I don't care. I'm just talking. So use a personal account. Cold outreach potentially can be better with the personal account because you're going to have some followers. There's the social proof. That's a very important aspect to understand, is social proof. So once potential model sees that you're real, you have a good following. You don't have to have thousands because models, well, women don't care about the actual numbers themselves. They care about the aspect that it's real. They don't care if you're a master of your craft. As lame as that sounds, but that's how I can help you understand the mindset needed to understand women for this OFM, because it goes hand in hand. So cold outreach. So you thought
Get it. Come on.
To be a model for your agency, you can simply plug a link to your social media. So I'm getting a little ahead of myself. The free versions are just made better once you do a few extra steps that I'll talk about in the paid aspect, paid side of things. So the stronger you can make your personal account and you link your OFM related stuff, the stronger that pitch will be. Because if you just DM and say, hey, you want to make money with OFM, this is not going to work. You'll probably have to send at least 10,000 of that exact message to get one potential applicant. But I'm going to cover other stuff that you can plug into the personal cold outreach for these models in a second. Because the next is the paid side of things. So free is reaching out to people.
Come on.
Figure this out. Understand meta ads. The meta ads manager. Make a safe for work modeling agency. Don't mention OnlyFans. It's just a modeling agency, just like taking pictures. So you make that, and then you run ads for it. So that's the paid side of things. Now, once you're running ads, and it honestly doesn't cost that much when you get started on the meta ad side of things. If you're doing that, then we take that social media account. You're going to gain followers naturally from potential models following the account. So it's going to slowly grow on that side of things. But then we tie it back to the free cold outreach. So you can use your personal account to cold outreach, and then you plug your new...
Get it. Come on.
New social media following for your modeling agency. See, it's all about stacking assets, and that'll make the cold outreach more powerful. But the paid with the ads are going to be its own thing. You're going to attract at least warm leads. But you use all those together, you will find at least a singular model that's also not going to give you a headache. Very important. Never be desperate. So with the meta ads, you want to make sure the account runs ads to both Facebook and Instagram, and it should, but there are settings in the final step when you set up an ad that for some reason might not have Facebook or Instagram selected. It depends on how you set up the Facebook or the ads account, because you can actually now make an ads account with only an Instagram. That's new, but that kind of messes things up. So I suggest making a Facebook account for this ads manager, and then you create campaigns for your agency. And that's the ads itself is a more technical aspect, which I will go into more detail in another video with the whole technical side of things. But I'll cover the basics. You want to run a traffic campaign. Meta ads is for stupid people, but we can use that to our advantage. So there's going to be a lot of time wasters, even with warm leads. That's just how things go. You're going to want to run a traffic campaign, which will also bolster your social media following. You're going to get more people to your account, more followers. You see how it feeds into itself and builds over time, making it stronger.
Get it, come on, come on!
Campaign for clicks. You want to lead it to somewhere where you can collect information. I don't want to get into the technical aspect too heavy. Or you can do what I'm going to explain in a second, is the application itself. You can lead to an application, which then that's going to collect information. But again, I'm trying to keep this as simple as possible and only cover the business side of things. So that's it for the ads manager. I'm keeping it simple, looking at my notes. So you want to just use the Google application. Create an application. Make sure, obviously, they have to be at least 18. That's the most important thing. Make that the first question. Make a blurb about who you are, your agency. Put that above all the questions.
Get it, come on!
A little bit of information, what you have to offer and how you can better their lives. Don't focus on numbers or data so much as you want to focus on, I guess, the emotional side of things, how you can change their life if they work for you, and the security side of things, the ease of effort, that they really don't have to do anything and they're just told what to do and they'll end up making money. So add a few bullet points. And this will be another tip I just thought of, is anytime you text women, because this applies to the business side of things that we're discussing, is keep it brief, keep it to the point, shorten to the point. They don't want to read all this bullshit. Now, the application itself, have as many questions as you think you need, but start off with at least 18 years old. Have a question about if they have experience or not. What I like to do is
Get it, come on!
And this is more so of a test, as well as I can see what type of phone they have. Good enough to make contact type of phone. Let's have a question where they have to send at least 3 fully clothed photos. Make sure it's fully clothed. So if you're saying to send nudes, basically, then it's not going to work. They're going to say this is a scam. This guy just wants nudes. And funny enough, you're going to have some go over the top and send you nudes, saying, hey, look at me. So now you can see kind of like the mental side of things, where you're not telling them to do it. They're going to do it themselves because you weren't being weird and desperate. So all of it ties to not being desperate. So capture that information. Then at the bottom, have some way that they can contact you. In the Google application, you can actually have a setting where it automatically captures their Gmail. So if they don't have a Gmail, then they can't use it. Then
Get it, come on!
or find another way that you can be in touch with them, because it depends. What's easiest for who you're recruiting? And I don't want to get too deep into technical side of things and all the variants to whatever. So that's the application. So now you're running paid ads. They're going to fill out an application. You're going to collect. And look at the Google application and see who's actually filling it out in full. Because the application itself is not just for us to see, okay, I like what I see here, 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 here. It's to see if they actually fill it out in full. Because again, it goes back to not being desperate. You'll have a lot of models who look attractive that you think could make good money, but they're completely retarded and will waste your time and think that they're better than what they are. So this is, again, ties back into the same thinking that you need with dating. I don't want to get into that, but it's very important if you're trying to get into this business to understand.
Get it,
how
come on, come on, come on!
But so that's recruiting. That's all you need. Make it happen. You got the free side of things where people you know. You got social media cold outreach with your personal account, which becomes stronger when you factor in all the assets that you can link into your cold outreach message. Again, make the message short. Say, hey, I thought you had potential to make money. I'm the owner of a modeling agency. If you're interested, here's some more information. And just keep it brief. 2 to 4 sentences. That doesn't include any assets you have. Social media links, etc. etc. So that's free. Then the paid aspect is running ads. It's going to take some time. Mainly because you don't want to be desperate. I could have had thousands of models working for me, but all the headaches are just not worth it. Trying to micromanage.
Get it, come on, come on, come on!
Even if I hired people to do that, becomes a mess, because then they are all just wasting time and resources. I'd rather focus on a few good models that I know are good workers that genuinely want to make money, aren't fucking me off, and that's it. Keep it simple. Don't be desperate. Now, the fourth point kind of is shared with the recruiting process for models, is hiring chatters or hiring virtual assistants, also known as VAs. You'll hear VAs a lot. So don't worry about chatters. Don't worry about VAs. When you're making with one singular model at least $1,000 a month consistently, or at least back-to-back months, about $1,000, then you can start looking into hiring people to manage your stuff. And it depends on what you need.
Get it, come on, come on, come on!
You have a lot of time on your hands, and you handle the chatting yourself because you know you can do it. But until you can scale, don't worry about it. Side note with chatters, hire real people. All this AI stuff is just selling shovels in a gold rush. It sucks. I've checked it out personally, and it's not good. It's giving you canned responses that just don't touch on the most important aspect of what this business is, and it's establishing a genuine connection with your paying subscribers. So where to hire people, it's the same process I described. You want to use a type of application, but go to onlinejobs.ph. That's arguably the best. Or you can tie it to the same thinking that I described with recruiting people you know. Social media cold outreach. Don't overcomplicate this. Be a doer.
Get it, come on, come on, come on!
Being a doer and hire slow, fire fast are the two most important sayings or terms. You'll hear me say it a lot. Yeah, that's all I'm going to cover in this video. That's all you need. If you follow this, you will start to make money. You will start to get applicants and experience what business is like. You may not become rich because you need to be able to think for yourself. And this is just a side note because this applies to everything. The best man will win. So this will just get you not just started, but you will succeed because many people are just thinkers and paralysis by analysis kicks in. Once you gain experience, it becomes easier and easier. It's a snowball effect. You'll be able to siphon out all the bullshit quicker.
Get it, come on, come on, come on!
That's it for this video. The next video, if this gets a good amount of views, will be all about the technical side of stuff that you'll need in the same fashion that you really don't need that much. Telegram group in the link below. A point I forgot to discuss is where to upload content. Have your models just upload content to a Google Drive. Not just any Google Drive or Google account. Make a Google account with the same name as your business. So whatever digital marketing thing you made, put the name of your digital marketing agency and the word models. So it's niched down and specific. So blankmodels@gmail.com. It'll just, one, help you be organized if you have a bunch of emails like myself. Two,
Get it, come on, come on,
just
come
because
on!
you got the applicant and they begin working, there are a lot of things going on in their head that if they see bullshit, they'll flake. But looking professional, having the social media, having that presence will make them feel safe and secure and that this is real. Which it is. But this is how you can get started with nothing. Just like myself. I had nothing. No knowledge of making money online. But do that, make a folder, and just use their email. Just title their email as the folder. And then share that specific folder with them. And say, hey, only myself and you have access to this folder. It'll make them feel even better. So none of your potential employees, chatters, VAs, just you two. That's it.